On today's episode of Amanda and Felix Eats, we are featuring our top 3 favorite Monopole spots.
We're going on another Monopole adventure. Let's go.
We're going the distance today, folks.
We had to get a dessert Monopole to show you guys. We're taking you along to some places you might not know about, so make sure you stay tuned and let's get going.
What's going on, Foodie Ohana? Welcome back to the channel. And for today's episode, you've all been asking for it, and we're here to deliver it. We are featuring our top 3 favorite Monopole spots on Oahu.
If you do know about these places, you guys know what's good. You're gonna wanna see what we get up to today.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be awesome. And if you don't know what Monopole is, this video is perfect for you. Let's go. Location number 1. What I got.
Guys, our first stop today was Yangyi Ki, right here off of Kapiolani Boulevard, right next to the Burger King in front of Ala Moana. If you guys haven't tried here, they're very known for their dim sum. They're fairly new. They kind of opened up during the pandemic, and they're a very popular dim sum place because they sell dim sum all day long. But we wanted to show you guys what a traditional Charsi Bao looks like before we get into what a Manapua is.
And a lot of our mainland friends that have awesome dim sum in San Fran and stuff swear by this place. Said it's the closest thing to authentic dim sum. So check them out. Let's get into it.
We are literally in the parking lot of Yangyi Ki because we wanted to take you guys along for this little foodie tour that we got going.
Back there. I got some bass bumping. So at Yangyi Ki Dim Sum, we got their traditional steamed Charsi Bao because this is where it all started. Oh yeah, this is as OG as it can be. So Charsi Bao, a very traditional Chinese dim sum dish, is basically just baked bread with the filling on the inside. And Charsu is probably the most iconic and known and favorite flavor of the baos.
Oh, we forgot to say it. There's steamed and there's baked.
And the difference between a Charsi Bao and a Monopole is the Charsi Bao, the seam or where they close it before they cook
pinch?
it. Yeah, the seam or the closure, whatever you want to call it, the pinch, as Amanda calls it, is on the top side. So as you can see, it's on the top, filling, it's all on the inside, like such. Oh, look how stuffed this little bao is. It's small, but don't let it fool you. It packs a punch. So give Amanda a piece right here. Oh, and don't forget, don't eat the bottom wrapper. There's always the baking paper on the bottom so it doesn't stick to the pan. Don't eat that. That's not edible. Ooh, it's nice and soft too. It's pillowy.
Wait, can we switch? I'm in the ditch and your head is getting cut off.
All right, we're switching now. Amanda had a growth spurt. Oh, really good.
So Charsu is kind of like a sweet, savory, marinated, either baked or roasted meat filling, and then on the outside is like a bread that they either steam it or they bake it. There's a lot going on. There's construction, there's helicopters.
Yeah, this place is pretty busy. Keep that in mind when making a reservation. Oh yeah, make a reservation to eat here because it gets really, really busy. The filling could be anything, like you guys will see shortly.
And like he was saying, Manapua has a lot of different variations, a lot of different fillings. There's sweet Manapuas, but yeah, like he said, we'll get into it, guys.
Yeah, so what we had just now first, Chinese Charsi Bao, the OG. This is where it all started. Now let's head on over to location number 2 because it's one of our favorite Monopole spots, very iconic. You shall see it.
In Chinatown. So you know it's legit. Let's go. All right, guys, so we are finally in Chinatown, but we've been circling a couple of times to look for parking. It is a hustling and bustling. Is this guy leaving? Oh, yeah. You leaving or what, bro? Right there.
What?
Right there.
Oh, it is. Oh man, this is
far. Gosh.
So we are a couple of blocks away from our destination. I guess we're getting in a workout before we eat.
Oh man, but yeah, we circled like 3 or 4 times just to get parking. It is a hustling and bustling Saturday, but yeah, can't wait to talk more and show you guys what we're getting. All right guys, so the next place that we're heading to right now is very renowned here in Chinatown. They have awesome baked goods here. They're really known for that and their moon cakes. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you guys know what I'm talking about. A lot of people always tell us, oh, you guys should go to this spot. Trust us, we always go to this spot.
It's a family-run business, and we're fortunate enough to be friends with the family. So we're gonna head there and get some awesome, authentic Monopole. Alright, we just secured the goods. Look at this box of Chinese goodies. Can't wait to get into it with y'all.
Look at this little guy. We got the goods, and we found this cute little place to sit and chat with you guys.
What's in the Chinese surprise box of goodies, you ask? Monopole, of course. But not only that, we got baked Monopole, steamed Monopole, some half moon, and some Hakkau or shrimp dumpling. If this isn't a box of happiness, I don't know what is.
So guys, today we went to Sing Chang Yun Bakery here in Chinatown. We're super happy to be able to support them and show you guys an awesome local business known for monopoles and for their baked goods. But today we ended up getting some really great goodies, and these are honestly one of our favorites.
Oh yeah.
A lot of your guys' favorites too.
We're planning on bringing monopoles to a party. We know we're gonna get more than a dozen or so like that. Go to Sing Chang. Are you guys ready for this? So you can tell it's baked because it's this color. The steamed one is the white one, like that. But anyway, you can already see the difference from the Charsi Bao, where the pinched, what Amanda was calling it, or the closure, is not on the top anymore. It's on the bottom now. Or even this is closed. Well,
Same.
It's not on the top. That's all you gotta know. So that's why it's called Monopole. Oh my goodness. Charsu Monopole. Oh, does that not look delicious or what? Honestly, I'll say Sing Chun Young Bakery, they have the most filling out of all the Monopole places we've tried and eaten. Cheers. Oh, Amanda went in for it already. Oh man.
It's still warm. And like I mentioned, this one is more of the reddish color.
And a bite for you. And a bite for me.
And guys, I really like the flavoring of these because they're sweet, a little bit of sweet, not super sweet, mostly savory, very filling, and you get like all the pieces of meat in there.
And fat. These are fatty charsu. It's not lean where it's all dried out like mincemeat. No, there's bits and pieces of fat.
And I love that their bread is very light and fluffy. Honestly, I'm gonna say it guys, I'm more of a Manapua gal than a Charsi Bao gal. Just growing up here in Hawaii, eating Manapua all the time, like I've mentioned numerous times, my grandma would always come over every weekend before we started weeding and bring home Manapuas, roast pork, chow fun, luke fun, whatever. So these are very fond memories for me, and guys, I am a Manapua person.
I definitely will say I do agree with Amanda in the sense where I prefer the baked over the steamed. It just gives it a nice extra texture, extra sweetness as opposed to the steamed one. The steamed one is very nice, pillowy and soft, but the baked one is where it's at. So if it's your first time trying Monopole, try the baked one. Now, this bad boy is probably what you're more used to seeing.
Peel off the wrapper.
Don't eat this, it's not edible, watch.
Some people actually try to eat it, and we're like, no, don't eat it.
Or like they assume it's already peeled and they just bite into it. But yeah, just make sure the bottom should look like this. You know, that there's no paper on it. Just like the other one. If anything, it's just the outside that's different. Nice and pillowy. Look how soft this thing. Look, it's so soft. You can't tell me this is not stuffed. Like, look at it. It's stuffed, filled to the brim. All this charsu pillowy filling.
You can even see the bits of the actual charsu, the pork.
Oh, sorry. The charsu filling makes it here. Their baked goods is so good. I could just eat like The breading. A little fun fact, growing up, normally when my parents get Monopole that wasn't from here, I would peel off all the extra breading just to get to the center because all I wanted was that.
I will say too, guys, the meat to bread ratio here is really good. They don't understuff it, and the breading or like the actual bao part of it is very light and fluffy. Doesn't feel heavy.
You know, like I was mentioning the fatty charsu, this is what I meant. Those are bits of flavor right here. Bits of flavor bombs.
And guys, we have more goodies. So my most favorite thing to get here at this bakery is Half Moon. Look at this baby. Oh my goodness.
That floppy goodness. And for you new subscribers here, why is it called a half moon, you ask? Because it's in the shape of a half moon. And this is an actual half moon, not a full moon like we once experienced before.
Guys, let's just be honest. This is not a half moon. I'm sorry, I don't know what this is.
That's a full moon. Ooh, it's nice and warm. Fresh out of the steamer. Oh, and this is stuffed. Just rename it Chinese stuffed.
So Half Moon is pretty much like a steamed rice dumpling. On the inside, there's water chestnuts, there's cilantro, green onion.
Yeah, minced pork. See that green onions?
Cheers.
And I like how they roll it up too. I don't know if you guys can see it. You see how the edges are rolled up and steamed to perfection like that? It's pretty cool.
We got more.
I know this was supposed to be a Monopole episode, guys, but when you come here,
Ooh.
you know what we meant. You know why we got extra stuff, because it's that good. This next bad boy is called Hakkau. Simple shrimp dumpling. It's nicely formed too. It looks like a little conch shell or something. Not conch shell, what is that called? This is what it looks like inside. Oh, you guys like dim sum. You probably already had this before. This is stuffed too. Oh my goodness. There's barely any wrapping.
The best part about Sing Chong Yuan Bakery is that they don't skimp on the filling, guys. We've mentioned this numerous times, but it's so apparent in their Hakkau. The shrimp flavor really shines. The meat is so tender, juicy.
Has a nice undertone of garlickiness too. Not super strong, but you can taste it. It's like a little flavor bomb.
Highly recommend getting a big box like this if you are there, guys. Trust us. You don't want to leave regretting anything.
It's one of those bakeries where if you see something that looks good, you never tried it, just get it. You won't regret it.
Oh, this
and of
is
course,
huge.
a local classic, a Chinese favorite, an Amanda and Felix exclusive. I don't know. Pork hash, or what the Chinese folks call it, siu mai. This thing is also huge. It's also stuffed. It's also magnificent in all its glory. I can eat this whole thing in my mouth, I think.
Don't, where's my bite?
Okay, I'll save Amanda some.
The chocho lip got it. Pork hash is pretty much like minced pork. Sometimes in there there's shrimp, and they kind of form it into like a ball, and then they use egg noodle wrapper or egg noodle wrapping to kind of make it into a dumpling, and then they steam it. Sometimes even at dim sum places they fry it. Oh, so good. This one even has like green onions, water chestnuts, my favorite.
It's really savory, and literally that egg wrapping paper Amanda's talking about, all that's there for is to be the vessel. It's just to hold all the delicious, awesome flavor in there.
Guys, you have to try more than just their Manapua. You will not be disappointed. And a lot of you folks have talked about how much you like it here. So if this is one of your go-to places here in Chinatown, let us know what you guys usually get. We'd love to try it out. We'd love to let the family know what you guys enjoy from them. I'm sure they know.
Moon cake, of course, that's one. Before we get way too ahead of ourselves and get too full, let's make some room and head on to our third location.
And hint, it's not in Chinatown.
Oh yeah.
So we're going on another Monopole adventure. Let's go.
We're going the distance today, folks. All right, Foodie we just secured the goods. It looks like it's raining, so we're gonna make a run for it to the car while holding this hot, fresh box of Monopoles, and I don't know where we can go now to.
Oh yeah, shoot.
We were supposed to go to our old stomping grounds, but looks like it's raining. We'll figure it out.
Oh, look at that cloud.
Can you see it? Oh man, that ominous cloud. All right, let's get running.
We're here in the elements.
We made it, guys. We made it, Foodie Ohana. So, Monopole, little history lesson. Back in the 1800s, plantation workers, the Chinese immigrants, brought over Charsi Bao, such as the one from Yiki, where the opening is closed on the top, not the bottom, but the top side. Here, us locals call it Monopole. Eventually transitioned to this. Closure is probably on the bottom, or in this case, probably on the side, but it's no longer on the top. The top is smooth and local size. As you can see in comparison, Chinese bao, local Monopole. But the filling is essentially the same thing. If you thought,
Thank you.
Awesome subscribers we have. And thank you again so much, Foodie Ohana, for always supporting us. And if you're watching, thank you again, you know. Glad you got to see us in the wild.
Yes, I actually met someone outside of Yun too.
Oh yeah, and the gentleman from Ohio. Shout outs to you as well. For our final stop of our top 3 favorite Monopole spots on Oahu, we went to Honolulu Kitchen. And why is Honolulu Kitchen one of our favorites, you ask? That is because not only do they steam their Monopoles, they deep fry them. What is not good deep fried? So it's ingenious that they deep fried it. And not only that, they have a variety, huge variety of flavors.
And sweet ones as well. Earlier it was raining in Waipahu. Now we're in Waimalu and this rain is coming. So actually, yeah, let's get going. What was what?
So,
sorry.
What?
I want to say a big thank you to the staff at Honolulu Kitchen. They actually gifted us some to try. Pork kalbi and patella.
Oh, that's Amanda's favorite. Did you know, or was that just a lucky guess?
Yeah, they just guessed. We did order ones that we know that are good and that we wanted to share with you guys, which is the Charsu, which is the original, what we've been getting all day, guys. We also got your favorite,
which is the crab flavor. Crab? Monopole? Trust me. Don't knock it till you try it, Foodie Ohana. You already know by now. How on earth do we know which one is which? Because they're all deep fried deliciousness. By looking at the little characters on top. So it's like you're eating Monopole and you're playing Mahjong. Those little dots denote each flavor. So let's try the Charsu because that's the OG.
And she even wrote it on the front.
They're nice enough at Honolulu Kitchen to know that none of us have photographic memory, so they will write it on the box for you. So you can tell which flavor is which. And
we didn't really explain Honolulu Kitchen, but they're right by Tanioka's. If you haven't caught that video, make sure you guys check it out. It's in the same strip mall off of Farrington Highway in Waipahu if you're craving Chinese Monopole. And they also have like plate lunches, like Chinese style plate lunch. Anyway.
It's like an upscale Panda Express.
Charsu.
So Charsu does not have a character next to it. Can you see that? Wow. Deep fried, Charsi Bao, Honolulu Kitchen. Let's get it. Oh. Oh.
Wow, it looks very moist, very deep fried. Oh, this one is a bright.
And very bright red, denoting awesomeness.
Cheers.
Oh man. How I've missed these.
It's like a andagi Manapua. The batter kind of tastes like andagi.
You guys never had andagi? Okinawan donuts. Nice and soft. It is a little oily though. So, you know, if you guys are cautious about being healthy and all that, maybe just share one. But we're working out later, so I'm not a huge fan of the Charsu feeling, but I'm on a Charsu feeling, trying Charsu feeling.
I like the combination of the Charsu with the deep fried Manapua batter bread thingy. It goes together so well. And their oil is not super like heavy oil, I feel like.
It's not old.
Yeah, definitely not old, because that's kind of our pet peeve when, you know, like places have like that old oil. Ugh. But they are known for these Manapuas, guys, the deep fried ones. Cool story, back then when I used to work in the hospitality industry, as many of you know, one of our coworkers, Davra, shout out to you, she used to love Snoopy. So one year we actually did a custom design with Snoopy on all of these. So hit them up if you want any custom designs or anything like cool favors for your party.
That was a good mentioning, Amanda, because they don't just do mahjong design, you know, they do other artworks too on here.
You just gotta order it ahead of time, and you know, it might be a little bit more expensive, but as always, we'll leave all the links down below. But we wanted to show you the other Manapua, fried Manapuas we got.
My personal favorite, if you guys ever come here, the crab flavor.
Ooh, guys, we also forgot to mention, it's fried to order, right?
Yes, it is fried to order, and do yourselves a favor. Pro tip, order ahead.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All right. Cut, done. It's like a crab salad or crab artichoke flavor. So good. Oh man, this is like a guilty pleasure.
It also is mixed with cream cheese, so you get like a nice like creamy filling. It goes so well. That one though, I feel was like a little bit more dense than the Charsu one for some reason.
I think because it's the crab filling itself is dense.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, and important to note, the crab, it's imitation crab, of course, but it's delicious.
It's just something different. So some people that don't eat like pork or beef, this is a really great place to go for Manapuas because they have a variety of Manapuas that you can try. They had a adobo one that sounded really good.
And they have a Kalbi one. Come on, guys. If we're featuring local what is going on? Did
you do a U-turn and bust a U and come back?
Come on, guys. If we're featuring local Monopole, we had to get a local favorite. Kalbi. Everybody loves Kalbi. Okay, let's see. This is gonna be our first time trying it. So shout outs again, Honolulu Kitchen, for allowing us to try this baby. Looks like nice minced pieces, Kalbi flavored pork.
So typically Kalbi is actually beef, but they did say that this one is pork, ground pork, not like actual Kalbi chunks. Just wanted to point that out.
All right, here we go.
Cheers.
There's that sweet soy marinade. Gives it that distinct flavor.
It kind of just tastes like Charsu to me.
Yeah, it's more like a dark soy with honey or sugar or brown sugar mixture, garlickiness to it. All you need is put a scoop of mac salad on there and take a bite. Perfect. So this one, Patella fried Monopole. Ooh, oh, this smells amazing. Like as soon as I ripped it open, I could smell it.
Here in Hawaii, we say Patella. Cheers.
Amanda loves her Patella too, so this one's gonna be important.
Right when I took a bite, I could smell it.
This one is very savory. That sweetness I'm getting from each fried Manapua, I think it's from the breading itself.
This one, I do like that it has a tang to it. It's not just like sweet and savory, it has a little bit of like a tang. But I will say that this one, the breading on the bottom was a bit on the harder side. Of course, here, we're doing a Manapua video. We gotta get Manapua dessert. We had to get a dessert Manapua to show you guys. And of course, it's from Honolulu Kitchen. So good. And this is my favorite flavor, you guys. It is custard flavor. Oh!
Are you guys ready for this? Because I don't think I'm quite ready, but here goes nothing. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, that was a nice shot.
Oh, ooh, it smells sweet.
I did want to mention that they had seasonal flavors as well.
Ooh, they were out of a good one. She said it was really popular. What was that?
Brown sugar.
Brown cinnamon sugar.
Cheers. This is my favorite one.
Are you kidding me?
It's giving me less sugary malasada vibes.
Chinese egg tart in a fried Monopole. That's what this tastes like. That custard filling is really good. Not too sweet too, I must say. It's really good.
And I want to show you guys the batter. If you look at it, it's very thin. While we're on the topic of dessert Manapuas, the first place we went to today, Young Yi Ki, they do have a similar steamed Manapua like this one.
Oh.
It's salted egg Custard Bao, I believe. Yeah, it literally looks like that, and the egg on the inside is nice and custardy. So if you guys ever do go to Young Yi Ki, make sure you try that. And your favorite is also the barbecue.
Baked barbecue buns. You know what? We're just gonna do a dim sum video with them one of these days, and we'll show you guys. So take your pick, guys. Choose your flavor. You want OG, new G, or fried G? Either way, they're all good. I will say my favorite Charsu filling. Charsu has a control flavor, so we got Charsu for each one. But my favorite filling would probably be Sing Chung Young's Bakery in Chinatown. And I'm with Amanda. I prefer baked Monopole over the steamed Monopole.
My favorite for today, my top pick is Sing Chung Yan's Bakery, Manapua, hands down. What I love about it is that it's baked, it's fluffy on the inside, the meat on the inside is filled, it's not skimping, it's not too sweet, definitely savory and super filling. And my favorite half moon is from there, so you can get 2 in 1, you know what I mean? If you're down there getting a mooncake, just throw in some Manapuas and half moons just for me, and you can try it out as well. But for dessert, we had to go with Honolulu Kitchen. They do have my favorite dessert Manapua, which is the custard. I also do like the ube flavor and the haupia flavor. So if you guys are in the area and you wanted to try a dessert Manapua, highly suggest going to Honolulu Kitchen. And Young Yi Ki, you can't go wrong. The location is very convenient. It's in town, and they have dim sum all day. So if you're looking for a dim sum place and you craving that dim sum, yeah, definitely check them out. So Foodie Ohana, that pretty much wraps up today's video about our 3 top picks for Manapua. Let us know what you guys thought down below in the comments, and any places that you like to go for Manapua or any places you suggest, definitely leave it in the comments. We love hearing from you guys. And only about 40% of you folks watching our video are subscribed. So the 60% of you guys, subscribe to our channel. Click that subscribe button, get to know us, join our Foodie Ohana. We welcome you with open arms. And yeah, join our community. We'd love you guys to join us, and we truly appreciate all our Foodie Ohana support. And yeah, like this video as well.
Until the next one, Foodie Ohana, explore your inner foodie, and we will see you on the next one.
Bye guys.
Peace out. I was on a roll. Oh, so Charsi Bao, very traditional Chinese dim sum thingy. So Charsi Bao. Felix, why are you so crazy using and I know what y'all are thinking. Felix, why are you the Charsu feeling? No, I peel up. Oh, just spat. Because it's in the shape of a half moon.
Go closer, they can't see.
What is that?
Uh-oh.
What is that?
Another one?
No, that's, oh. A bird just pooped.
Do you see this? Like,
maybe you should shave your head like mine.
God dang it.
Whoa.
We opened it to take B-roll. So some people like don't.
You know this.
Oh my God. There is a bird here because there's another poop.
Oh, no, we're getting bombarded. And of course, nowadays we have.
Sorry. Can you say that more cohesive?
Yeah, sure, of course, Amanda.